Are you looking for some motorcycle sunglasses that are gonna give you the coverage, clarity, and protection you need throughout the day on the road? We got you covered. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Steph from SportRx, and today we're gonna talk about the best women's motorcycle eyewear. So everything on the table here is gonna give you the coverage and the comfort and the protection that you need when you're out there riding on the road. And if you are a prescription wearer and contacts just aren't working for you, too much wind, too much dust, too much debris, then all of these on the table are also available in prescription at sportrx.com, covered by our See Better guarantee. Now, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the more foam seal, more coverage, go from kind of the more coverage category over to a little less coverage, a little bit more casual, but still fantastic when it comes to coverage as well as comfort, especially if you're doing some closed-faced helmet riding and you're not necessarily needing that foam seal. But I'll start over here with the tried and true 7-Eye Briza. Okay, the 7-Eye Briza, gosh, when I first started in this industry about a decade ago, I remember this frame being an A1 top seller amongst the motorcycle crowd, and it's lasted the test of time, so for good reason. You've got this nice wrap coverage to just give you that periphery around the sides here, and you have this removable eye foam. So if you don't necessarily need this seal here, you can take it off and you can still walk around, roam around if you just want to look a little bit more casual. But for functionality purposes, it's there for you to kind of seal out those elements. So that's fantastic. It also has the ventilation in the eye foam to help with that fogging, combat the fogging, allow some airflow across the surface of the lens, and that way you just keep that flow circulating. There's some grip on the temple as well to keep it in place while you're on the road, and it is, again, available in prescription. Oh, you also get some internal, inside the nose pad there, you get some grip in there as well. So as you're out there, it's sunny, it's bright, it's a little bit sweaty, a warm day, you're not having to worry about your frames slipping on your face. The SFW on the 7-Eye Briza is a 127, and that's about on the smaller side relative to the rest of the frames on the table, and it translates to maybe a medium fit, so about an average fit. Next up, another member of the 7-Eye family, we have the Churada. And similar to the Briza, the Churada has stood the test of time. It is just a high impact resistant wraparound frame, gives you that coverage in the periphery, gives you that removable foam seal in addition to the ventilation to help promote that airflow and combat the fogging. It's RXable. This one's got an SFW. It's a little bit larger or wider with a 129 SFW. The Briza, on the other hand, was a 127, so it's narrower. Although, as you can see, the differences in the lens height, the Briza is going to give you a little bit of a taller lens. So just kind of a matter of preference. If you're going between a 127 and a 129, very small, minimal difference. Either one should probably fit you. If one works, the other one will likely work. One other thing, we've got the rubberized temple tips as well to keep those things in place. And one thing I didn't mention, but about all of these frames, what they have in common is that they're ANSI rated. So what that means is that they are safe, they adhere to a safety standard for that impact resistance. So you can rest assured knowing that you're protected wearing a safety rated eyewear when you're on the bike. All right, now we're gonna head over into Wiley X territory, and Wiley X, they are notorious for their safety rated eyewear. Everything from Wiley X's collection is ANSI rated, and they take safety very seriously. I had the opportunity to visit their safety testing lab up in Northern California in Livermore, and the whole operation there was so impressive, the way that they test the eyewear for safety standards. So again, any Wiley X frame, you can rest assured that it's withstood the whole gamut of safety testing. The Sleek, it was made for a day on the bike. It's got the straight back temples, super easy to get in and out of a helmet. In fact, it doesn't even have rubber on the temple tip. So if rubber is something that you look for to keep them in place, that is fantastic. However, if you want something that's gonna nicely slide in and out from under your helmet, then this is a great option for you because you have nothing obstructing or keeping it from, getting stuck in there and getting stuck in your hair and all that stuff. Super prescription friendly. You've got that removable eye foam seal that's ventilated to keep that airflow going. And it has an SFW measurement of 129 on the Sleek. You know what else is sleek? We've linked all of these products, if you want to find out more on the website, are right below. So go ahead and check it out if you're curious to learn more about these frames. Now we're moving on to the Wiley X Glory. This one is a glorious find. I really enjoy this because Wiley X designed this specifically with women at the center of their design. You've got the rubber temple tips right here on the in and outer of the temple. Nice and straight back, very sleek. So that sleek design will slide nicely in and out of that helmet. In addition, you've got the rubberized nose grip here as well. It's just kind of hidden in there. So I like this frame because it's like somewhat casual, but also very functional. So as you can see, it doesn't have as serious of that motorcycle build as these others do. So if that is something that you value, then certainly go this route over here. But if you want something that's a little bit more crossover, then the Glory is a great option for you. It's really tough to find safety rated eyewear that is, you know, aesthetically pleasing. So the Wiley X Glory found that nice middle ground there. The SFW measurement on the Wiley X Glory is 135. And hey, if you find this video glorious, go ahead and hit that like button below. Last and certainly not least, another Wiley X to round out this whole lineup. This is the Weekender, and what's really awesome about this frame is it maintains kind of that flatter design or that flatter aesthetic that a lot of casual glasses have, but then it has this super secret kind of side shield here on the side. If you can see, the frame kind of wraps around, and so it gives you that peripheral coverage without necessarily taking from the kind of casual aesthetic of the frame. So I really appreciate that about the Weekender. Again, similar to the Glory, it's a nice middle ground frame where it is a hybrid of functionality, tons of functionality, tons of ANSI rated safety protection, but also it's kind of an everyday look that you can wear on or off the bike. The SFW measurement on the Weekender is 135, which is a large frame. That wraps it up for our best women's motorcycle sunglasses lineup. If there's anything that we left unanswered, please drop it in the comments below and we'll make sure to get your questions answered. We also have amazing opticians, super knowledgeable, super friendly, and they're ready to answer your questions over the phone, through email, through chat. So make sure you hit them up if there's anything that you have questions about. And remember, anything you get in prescription at SportRx.com is covered by our See Better guarantee. Check you later. Thank you again so much for watching. If there's more content you want to see like this, we have a ton of information on our YouTube channel. Follow our social media shenanigans below. And if you liked this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe so you never miss another video.